Okay, hey guys, so I thought I would start a tag video, a wax lovers tag with a series of questions. So I will tag everybody at the end, but I wanted to go ahead and, I don't know, I just thought it'd be fun to learn about some of you guys in the wax world that I follow, and I don't know, I think sometimes these are kind of fun. I haven't really seen one going around or know of one that's going around. So I just made up some random questions. If you want to do it, that's great. And if not, that's fine too. Basically what I did is I made my list of who I was going to tag based on who I see on my subscription feed the most. So if I didn't call out your name, that probably just means maybe I'm not subscribed to you. But if you do have a YouTube channel, if you want to post it down below, and also if you do the tag, post down below so I can go watch it. So that's part of the fun for me, is watching your guys' responses. So my first question is, and I'll put the questions in the down bar so that you can copy them for yourself if you want to do the tag. The first question is, how did you get into wax? So as you can see, I have a Lush bath bomb here. This is the very first one I ever used, called Shoot for the Stars, but it actually goes back further than that. So what happened is, I used to be big into beauty. Okay, so I had to stop for just a second because I'm all stuffed up and like coughing and my throat's dry and all that. I'm getting some sort of weird cold thing. I'm certain my daughter brought it home from school, but anyways, so I was watching, what was I saying? I was watching beauty gurus, and then I don't really like calling them gurus. I think that name annoys me. I don't know why. But I was watching a lot of makeup channels, and I kept seeing Lush hauls, and I was like, you know what? I remember Lush from like a long time ago when I was a kid. And I really wanted to try them out, and I fell in love with Lush. So then I started seeking out Lush videos. Well, I think I ran into vintagechic, which I think we all have at some point or another. And then also I noticed after I started watching her, like, you know how when you stop a video on the sidebar, there will be like, you know, other videos that are related. Well, I saw my random favorite things and noticed that she was into Lush, and she was making wax videos at the time, and I think vintagechic had kind of stopped making wax videos, so I gravitated towards my random favorite things, and I saw all these wax videos. So basically it started via beauty channels, Lush, and then from Lush I found the wax, if that makes any sense at all. So that's how it started. 2 is first vendor ever ordered from. And I can't 100% remember, but I think it was either good old Front Porch or 10 Digit. So I actually think I ordered from 10 Digit first, because I don't remember why. I think I felt intimidated at Front Porch just because of all the scents that she had, but so it was easier to order from 10 Digit, and then I started getting into Front Porch. But that was, one of those 2 vendors was the first vendor I ever ordered from. My favorite vendor currently, this one's kind of hard because I mean, I like them all for different reasons. I would say right now, VCS is really knocking it out of the park for me. I would say like this scent right here was a total surprise and is like one of my favorites. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I don't know if it's Violet. But anyways, it's, I believe it's violets and either waffle cone or marshmallow. It's like a sweet violet scent, and I absolutely adore it. But anyways, a lot of her scents for me are knocking it out of the park. This Warren's that I picked up, love that one. I have so many favorites from her, so she's definitely one of my favorites. This one from 30th Street Wax is another one of my favorites, and she makes a lot of blends that I think toss it out of the park. Rainbow Melts, which I really don't see, like, I wish they would get talked about more, because I think her stuff is consistently strong for me. Throws really, really strong, so, and I love some of her blends. And then also the old favorite, the Bathing Garden. A lot of her scents I really like too. I wish they had a bit of a stronger throw for me, but the scents are good. So those are my favorite. Now, the Bathing Garden is limited. You know, like you can't just go in and order from Bathing Garden anytime. 30th Street, you can't go in and order anytime. VCS, you can't go in and order every time, although she does restock almost every 2 weeks, so you can usually pick up something here and there. Rainbow Mounts is, I don't know how often she opens now. She kind of just opens whenever she's ready. And then Front Porch, like the ones that I would like that you could order from anytime would be like Front Porch. Who else can you order from almost all the time? Now, I haven't tried everybody. There's a few vendors that I have not tried, like Rose Girls, Sugar and Spice, Sniff My Tarts, Sassy Girl Aroma. I have not tried any of those. What's the other one that's on my list? Lake Providence Lodge is on my list to try. So I have not tried everybody, so I don't know. These are just the ones out of the ones that I've tried. So that was kind of a crazy favorite vendor. I have a lot. Just based on, you know, if you're looking for quick shipment or if you don't mind waiting a little bit, you know, that kind of thing. It depends on how you look at it. Okay, number 4, something most people don't know about you. Let's see. What can I say about myself that people wouldn't know? I was in the Air Force, which is weird because I'm a total girly girl. So I've had people, when I mention it or it comes up in conversation, go, really? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, you just seem like too much of a girly girl to be in the military. And so that's one thing that most people wouldn't know about me. Way back when, I used to be a big-time scrapbooker, and I was really into photography, and I was published a couple times in some of the scrapbooking magazines that were popular at the time, so that was kind of cool because you actually got paid for that. What else? I guess that's it. Favorite scent. I didn't think about favorite scent before I filmed this. I probably should have really thought about that. I'm gonna have to cut this for a sec. Okay, so I had to go look through my stash to figure out what my favorite scent was. But I would say most of the time, if I don't know what to melt, and I'm looking for something that's like, that I know for sure that I'm gonna like, that I've tried before, it would be Kay's Creations cookie bread. Love cookie bread. Just cookie bread is amazing. So that's one that I would always gravitate to. Also from Rainbow Melts, my absolutely favorite is Blueberry, Wildberry Mousse, and Creamy Zucchini. This is just a good bakery, sweet, just one of my favorite blends. I just absolutely adore that. The other one is from Haley's Heavenly Scents. I forgot the Grandma's blends because they're mixed with Creamy Zucchini. I mean, I have a lot of favorite scents that I love, but those 3 are the ones that stick out with me. Like if I ever ordered from Haley's Heavenly Scents, I'd make sure I'd get Grandma's bread, the Grandma's blends. From Kay's Creations, I'd always get cookie bread. And then from Rainbow Melts, I would always make sure I had something like this on hand because it's just really, really good. Okay, the next question is, how many warmers do you own? This is I should have really counted the warmers that I own before I did this. Let me go count. Okay, so I just went and counted. I have 12 warmers, which sounds kind of scary. When I counted them, I was like, really? And that's not including some of my holiday Scentsy warmers and my kind of, I rotate like during the season. Like for my kitchen, I have a certain one like that I use in the spring, summer, and then I switch. I just have a few that I've accumulated that I switch out every now and then. And so what happened was I originally got started with Scentsy, and so I bought a lot of their warmers. Well, I'm finding with Vendor Wax, just the 20-watt warmers are better. So I've kind of been switching over from the Scentsy warmers to the 20-watt warmers. I don't have any 24-watt warmers. So, oh, and actually I have a tea light warmer too. So I guess that would be 13. That's crazy. Lucky number 13. So yes, that's the how many warmers. Now I pulled this out because I just picked this up the other day. My next question is favorite warmer. Now based on looks, it would be a Scentsy warmer, and I have quite a few that I like that are my favorite. Like I have a couple Halloween ones that I really love, and They just make a lot of beautiful warmers, but they just don't throw the vendor wax like I like them to. So sometimes I'll just turn them on just for the light and the ambiance, but not really have a scent in them. So, but for my favorite warmer, this one from Walgreens, and the reason that I like it is, I don't know if you can see in the lid here, if you look at that lid, there's no ridge. Like on the, I'm pretty sure on the Glade, yeah, on the Glade, there's like a little drop down ridge in the plate. On this one, there is not any sort of ridge. So when you go to pop it in the freezer and you pop it out, it comes out super easy. Sometimes with the Glade, I have problems getting the wax out because of that ridge. But this Walgreens warmer, I have no issues. So that's why I like this one. And also you can put candles on it, and it says you can use it for oils, but I won't ever use it for that. Okay, so my next question is number 8. Any other things you do as a hobby or have collections of besides obviously wax? So I collect OPI nail polishes, or just nail polishes in general, but OPI is one of my favorites, and this is one of the most glittery, most prettiest ones that I have. And it is called Which Witch is Which, and it was from the Wizard of Oz. Sorry, I'm kind of shaky, I don't know why. Also, this is probably my oldest NARS blush ever. I collect NARS blushes, and this color is freaking amazing. It's called Deep Throat. I know, nice name, right? But it is just the most gorgeous. I don't even know how to describe it, but it just, if I don't know what to wear, I put this on. So I also collect NARS blushes. And I have a pretty hefty MAC lip collection as well. I really like their lipsticks, and also, what else do I have a lot of? I have a pretty decent, I don't collect makeup that much anymore because I feel happy with what I have right now, so I'm just trying to use what I have. Oh, the Buxom lip glosses from like the Bare Essentials line, but I think they made Bare Essentials and then they made the Buxom line, which is still Bare Essentials, but they call it Buxom. Their lip glosses are really good, so I like those too. Number 9, what is your favorite thing about wax? I would say just the ability to transform the scent of your home with different scents. I don't know. You know how sometimes when you walk in your house and there's just kind of that, it's not really a smell, like a bad smell, but it's just like, it just smells like house. So you can, you know, put something on and just totally transform the feel of your home depending on your mood. So that's what I love about wax. And then the last question is, have you ever thought of starting your own wax business? Why did I do that? Okay, number 10. Have you ever thought of starting your own wax business? Actually, this is kind of funny because one of the reasons that I started buying from a lot of wax vendors was because I always wanted to make my own wax. I just thought it'd be fun. I thought it'd be fun, like the molds, to have your own creativity with the scents. That's probably a dream somewhere down the road for me. Like something I'd eventually like to get into, but right now, because of my illness, and sometimes I'm not always like able to stand and do the things that I want, it's not possible. But at some point, I think it would be fun. I don't know. I see all the molds and the colors and the glitter, and it works to my creative side because like I said, I used to be a scrapbooker and a photographer, and something like that just excites me. So anyways, okay, so I just did 10 questions. If you want to add some of your own questions that maybe you think that I should have thought of and didn't, you can. And so the people that I'm going to tag are, let's see, who did I put down? Okay, Wax Goddess, Angie, Smelly Lady, which I can't remember your name. Is it Angela? I don't know. I just watched a video of yours the other day though. Just Jenny, Sense and Sense, Lourdes, Vanetta. Okay, and I know I'm going to pronounce this wrong. I think it's Arwen. Arwen, like 83 or 84. I didn't write that down correctly. Sarah B. I didn't want to say your last name, but I'm not sure if your YouTube channel name is that. but you're the pretty one with long blonde hair. I would tag my random favorite things, Sophia, Made Up Like a Doll, and Gumdrops and Lollipops. Oh, and Vintage Chic if she has time. And Gumdrops and Lollipops if you have time. Because I know y'all are busy, you know, pouring your wax and doing that fun stuff. So anyways, that is just a little tag I thought I would start. My husband is out of town, so I have some extra time on my hands, and I always like to film wax related things. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later, and I hope to see some of you guys doing this because I would love to see what you guys like and dislike. Okay, so then after I got finished saying all that, after tagging everybody, I forgot there's one more question I wanted to ask, number 11, and I will add it to the in the description bar if you want to do the tag. But number 11 was going to be, what is your favorite movie, current favorite TV show, and favorite band, which I know we all have, you know, different, you know, at different times, but currently right now. So my favorite movie right now would have to be Harry Potter, hands down. I've been watching Harry Potter a lot. When I'm not feeling good, Harry Potter just kind of, I don't know, it just makes me feel better. But I do have a lot of favorite movies, like 16 Candles. I'm a big Lord of the Rings nerd, even though half the stuff I don't even understand. I don't get it all, but it's good. What other movies are some of my favorites? I like that whole genre of like 16 Candles and Pretty in Pink. I can't think of any others. Current favorite TV show, I have a lot, but right now I would have to say I love The Walking Dead. That's always been kind of one of my favorites. Yeah. And then what was the last one that I was going to do? Oh, favorite bands. It's actually kind of funny because I listen to a lot of what my daughter does, because that's what she'll like, you know, blast when she's getting ready in the morning. So I listen to a lot of Katy Perry and a lot of rap because that's usually what she's playing off of her iPod. But my own personal like favorite bands, I like a little bit of everything, but if like I had to pick ones that just like really pump me up, I would have to say bands like Foo Fighters. I used to love Korn back in the day. I thought they were really original and unique. Metallica. That was, I remember the summer that they came out with their Black album. That one really I didn't know old Metallica until I had listened to the Black album, and then I started listening to their older stuff, and I was like, oh, they've been around for a while. I also really like 70s music, like Led Zeppelin. But then I also like, I can listen to classical and be happy, you know, if I want something calm. I'm trying to think. I heard, I'm watching this new show on Showtime called The Affair, and I just found out that Fiona Apple sings the, does anybody remember Fiona Apple? That was like my teenage years when she came out, but she had some interesting stuff. Anyway, she sings the song to the opening song to The Affair. I didn't know that. I would have never guessed it. But okay, so I think that's it. So that was number 11, and like I said, I'll post it down below. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope if you do the tag that you will post down below so I can go find it. That would be awesome. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.